is Shistonian Alliance here, bringing you the brand new video, and today we're going to be talking about Magical Musketeers. In fact, we're going to be doing a deck profile of Magical Musketeers. This has been a build that I've been working with for quite some time. I actually really like this deck. It's a lot of fun to play. So yeah, if you guys do enjoy, please leave a comment down below, and if you have any suggestions as to what you think I should add into this deck, do let me know. Without any further ado, let us jump right in. I run one Gofu because Gofu's really strong. It's immediately a rank 3 or higher, so it's really strong in that instance. It's good for making like Link Spider, because for Link Spider going into like a Link 2 or something of that nature. It's really strong. One wild. I like wild as a one of, because he does have a little bit of utility, plus it gives ties a lot of importance into the deck. He's not the only reason why you play ties, but he's a pretty good reason. The same goes with Calamity. I think Calamity is much more useful than wild, however. And actually, honestly, if you really want to, you could considerably play with 2 of this card, and it's not that bad, because special summoning from the graveyard is pretty decent, but it's not as strong as special summoning is straight from the deck or anything else like that. 3 Starfire. Starfire is really insane, actually. It's just a crazy overall card. When you activate a card in the spell column zone, you just special summon a level 4 lower. She's really good for making your combos go on, and she's just a great combo extender overall. 3 Kidbrave. Kidbrave draws you 2 cards, and that's pretty good. Doc is I think one of the more useful cards, and he's really good. He adds cards from your deck to your hand. He can add the spell and traps, which is really good. So there's always some merit for this card. I play 2 because he's not that important, and 1400 is kind of weak, but you know, it's neither here nor there. 3 Caspar. You want to play 3 Caspar. He's the main searcher. So the only reason why he's played at 3 is because he searches. He's really good. So 1 Dandylion, because it's really good link fodder. So 1 Maxx, because Maxx is good. Raigeki, because Raigeki is good. 3 Ties of the Bretheren, because they synergize with the rest of the deck. If you open Caspar or Starfire plus this card, you kind of just go ham. In the case of Starfire, you summon the Calamity in the wild, and then you get special summon like Kidbrave or Caspar, and then you can go on from your place from there. It's really good. It makes your link plays also a little bit more favorable in your case, because if you play like a Scoldy, it's really good because this Ties of the Bretheren ends up being a 1-card Scoldy for you, and that's really interesting. Even though I'm not playing in this spell, but this is like a more current version. I'm not worried about the future stuff. 2 double summon, because 2 normal summons can be pretty helpful. This deck a lot can break quite heavily, so if you're not so if you don't have any ways out of those bricks, it's really tough to play. Double summon is really good because it helps you continue on with your plays. Like, for example, if you just have like wild or Calamity, but you have other cards in your hand that are also really good, it's not that bad if you play double summon. 1 Foolish Burial, because you want to send Dandylion. It's really good because your only target for Foolish Burial is to send Dandylion. Dandylion's just really insane by itself. 3 Toon Table of Contents. You pretty much need this card, and in conjunction you want to play the Toon world. You can play Manga Rerun or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. This card is actually really essential for you to just combo off. It's really nutty. It's just a 1-card trigger for your entire effects. And the same goes for Pot of Duality. The only cards this thing stops is Starfire and Calamity, and you wouldn't really want to activate this card on that anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. If you open Caspar, this is a really good way to get 2 searches. So one from the excavation of the top 3 cards of your deck, but in the other from Caspar. 2 Steady Hands, because it's really strong. Sadly, you can attack directly with the monster that you use this with, but it's whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's just kind of just a better Honest in general, because it doubles the attack. Plus it's a spell form, so it triggers off the rest of the cards, and you can activate it in your hand during your opponent's turn, which is really nice. Cross-Dom. Cross-Dom is insane. This card's the best spell. You play 3 of this spell. You can knock it down to 2, but I play 3 because it's so good. It's a Fiendish chain that triggers off your card's effects, and it's really good. and it makes your opponent's monster 0. 3 Desperado. The same line of logic actually applies to this card too. You play 3 of this card because you can play it from your hand wherever you want. It pops cards and it's searchable. It's really good. This card is actually, like, on the surface it doesn't appear to be that good, but it is actually incredibly strong. 1 Fiendish Deal. The reason why I play Fiendish Deal, because it's not terrible. You don't really have to play this card, but it's not bad. And 2 Last Stand. Last Stand is really insane. It's a hand trap that literally says, hey, I get to negate whatever spell and trap your opponent plays. So that's really good. On to the extra deck. 1 Utopia, 1 Stargate Magician, 2 Bagooska, 2 Abyss Dweller, 2 Breaksword, 1 Zenmaines. Abyss Dweller is really good. Bagooska is insane. And this, because you play this in the side deck, and it fills up your extra deck space, so it makes your opponent be a little guess. This is actually just kind of a spicy deck. I kind of just wanted to play this in here because it seemed like it would be kind of interesting. Plus, it gives it a little bit more of a defense, because if you're not ahead, this card's really good. So, 1 Borreload, 1 Firewall, 1 Gaia Saber, 1 Decode, 1 Double Helix, and 1 Link Spider. 1 Link Spider is because you run token engines, so... Decode Talker, because it's Decode Talker. Gaia Saber, because Gaia Saber is actually really good. Firewall and Borreload, because why not? Double Helix, you play Double Helix because you're playing Winter Cherries in the side deck. So, side deck is 1 Game of Sale, 2 Ash Blossom, 3 Ghost Ogre, 3 Winter Cherries, 3 Cosmic, 1 Steady Hand, 1 Imperial Order, and 1 Last Stand. But you could pretty much play whatever. But yeah. Anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this, please let me know in the comment section down below. I will see you guys in the next video. This has been Sony Lions, signing out.